scariest cemeteries in the world. All cemeteries are indeed terrifying, but believe me, some even go beyond what's sinister. I'm warning you, this video will make you shiver with fear. Old Jewish Cemetery. This cemetery, located in Prague, Czech Republic, is one of the scariest in the world since it's so crowded with corpses that the souls resting there don't do it the traditional way.
What do you mean?
Well, just look at all those tilted and stacked gravestones. The chaos they're placed in only represents the towers of bones piled beneath them, as it houses so many graves that these had to be buried one on top of each other, to the point of having as many as 12 layers.
Scary.
Yes, I wouldn't dare wander among that many dead people. Catacombs of the Capuchins. Imagine entering a place with thousands of corpses hanging from the walls, all of them staring at you as you walk down the hallways.
This is really impressive.
Well, this is what you'll find in the Catacombs of the Capuchins. This lurid burial place is located in Palermo, Sicily, southern Italy, and bears a spine-chilling collection of 8,000 dead bodies gruesomely exposed. However, that isn't the most disturbing thing. Some are so well preserved that they seem to still be alive, like this little girl who looks like she'll wake up from her deep sleep at any moment.
That's downright macabre.
Definitely. Here, you can breathe death at every turn. Stull Cemetery. You don't have to die first to get to hell. The gateway is right here on Earth, or to be more accurate, in Stull Cemetery, Kansas.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no!
The urban legends surrounding this burial ground are horrifying, as they claim that on each Halloween and spring equinox, Satan appears among tombstones and takes some souls with him. The fame of this place has inspired several horror movies as well as an episode of Supernatural. Even the singer Ariana Grande claimed to have suffered a demonic episode when visiting this place. Jesus, I think I better get a crucifix. Chauchilla Cemetery. You'll find human bones and remains along the way, and when you finally arrive, you're greeted by an open grave with a mummy inside. No, this isn't the setting for a horror movie. It's the Chauchilla Cemetery, a pre-Hispanic necropolis located in Nazca, Peru. As you can see, none of these tombs are covered and the bodies are in full sight. That's because leaving them like this was part of a ritual in that culture. Can you imagine those bodies desiccating in front of everyone for centuries?
Oh, spooky.
And that's not all. Most of its charm is that they still have hair and some skin left. This gives me goosebumps. St. Louis Cemetery. St. Louis Cemetery is a complex of 3 Roman Catholic cemeteries in New Orleans, where dead people don't rest underground.
What are you saying?
If you ever walk around this place, be careful where you lean, as there are corpses surrounding you, locked in dark crypts and vaults. No wonder this has been the setting for sinister films such as Interview with the Vampire.
I couldn't bear the pain of their loss. I longed to be released from it.
However, what you should be more careful about is not getting to cemetery number 1, where the tomb of Marie Laveau lies, a voodoo priestess who, according to locals, still haunts this place. Wadi-us-Salam. These pictures, which might seem taken of an overpopulated city, are actually of the world's largest cemetery. Raised above the holy city of Najaf, Iraq, the Wadi-us-Salam Cemetery houses tens of millions of graves, many of which from souls who have suffered the harshness of war, and it still grows to this day. This mega necropolis is quite disturbing due to the mysticism surrounding it. According to Islam, Wadi-us-Salam is part of a prophecy where the corpses buried here will walk on earth and resurrect in the Day of Judgment.
Scary.
Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. This graveyard could be a perfect case for the Ghostbusters. So many strange events have been reported at Bachelor's Grove Cemetery in Chicago, Illinois, that TV shows and several paranormal investigators have gone inside to study its mysteries. Residents living near the place claim to have seen floating orbs of light, human figures, ghostly animals, and even farmhouses that disappear in front of their eyes.
Impossible.
Well, this explains why this small graveyard has been abandoned and is only open during the day. Thank goodness. Catacombs of Paris. Paris is a romantic city, but if you explore underneath it, you'll find that there's also horror hidden inside.
Paris?
Yes, the Catacombs of Paris form a labyrinth of dark underground tunnels where you can gaze upon hundreds of thousands of bones and skulls stacked on top of each other. Be careful not to hold on to any wall, as you could touch one of the skulls protruding from them. These grim bone walls are made from the corpses of over 6 million people and have starred in several horror movies.
No, we're not going through there.
Yes, it's the only way.
It certainly is a place you don't want to visit alone. Greyfriars Kirkyard. This cemetery in Edinburgh, Scotland, is known due to a loyal dog who watched over its master's grave for years, but that isn't the only story it's become famous for. This graveyard is considered one of the most haunted, as there lies the remains of Bloody Mackenzie, a ruthless judge who ordered the execution of hundreds of innocents for practicing a religion different than the king. The supernatural events associated with this mausoleum are countless, to such an extent that those who have dared to visit the place left with bruises, scratches, and other injuries. Creepy. Okunoin Cemetery. Among the mountain forests of Koya in Japan, you can find the Okunoin Cemetery, a huge complex where the remains of 200,000 Buddhist monks rest. In this place, all the statues seem to stare at you as you walk.
It's disturbing.
Yes, but the truly frightening thing about this burial ground is that you can find out when you'll die. You heard that right. If you manage to get to this temple after going through several headstones, you'll find a sacred well. According to local belief, if your reflection doesn't appear, it's because your body will leave this world in 3 years.
Oh, God.
I know, how horrifying. Bonus, Chapel of Bones. Although it isn't a cemetery, this chapel located in Évora, Portugal has death impregnated everywhere, as it's decorated with human bones. What do you think? Each of these cemeteries is terrifying. Would you dare to visit any of them? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And if you want more scary content, check out this and this video.